End of August update on the Ponderosa allotment, part 4. It's the end of August and I've had possession of this allotment now for 3 months, and it's a good time to reflect on progress. This has been a strange 2 weeks since the last update, particularly with the weather and the effect of the Shoreham air disaster. We have had warm sticky weather and torrential rain with numerous flood warnings issued. Eastbourne was flooded and then Tunbridge Wells, but also numerous roads around the county. East Sussex has no motorways. The nearest to one are probably the A27 and the A23. The A27 was closed at Shoreham for over a week, so getting around the county was difficult, especially when I had places to go. It is essential to progress that I get my path sorted out, which needed a big clear up, so therefore we had a fire which had to be tended to and lasted all day. The position of the main path is dictated to by where the gate goes, and that is dependent then on the third bed, so that had to be made. So I proceeded in constructing the third bed. We've done bending of the nails, now it's splitting of the end grain of wood. When you nail close to the end of the piece of wood, it has a tendency to split. And to stop this, the way to do it is to blunt the end of the nail, and this stops it splitting. Also, don't put the nails in straight, put them in diagonally, and you get greater strength by using this method. This is a completed bed, all nailed up. I did dig a trench after this shot, which I then transported the material to the other end. This is the other end where I've levelled the trench out, and you can see it's a form of double digging, but you don't double dig, it's single digging, but it has the same effect. And just in that to my right is the spoil heap from this south end of the bed. That is the north end of the bed. Here we are, taking that spoil and putting it into the north end of the bed, bringing it to its original level. To bring it up to a raised bed level, I now have to excavate the paths. Just finishing off clearing the spoil before I start at the path end. Here we are, digging the path into the barrow and then taking it round. The south end of the raised bed paths is the area I'm taking the topsoil, reducing it down to level, and it's back-breaking work. So I made myself a cup of coffee and had what I called a well-earned rest before returning to reduce levels. took a number of barrow loads to fill the bed up to its level, and it was tiring work, and yes, I did go home and I had a good night's sleep. Tired. This is the end of the day, and I've filled up to the required level, but there's still quite a lot of soil to remove, but that's for another day. The following day I returned and reduced the remaining soil into a spoiler heap, and this is the result. And I can now set out the gate. In my kitchen garden, the sweet corn is doing well. It's not ready yet. This was one blown down by the gales and the high winds that we had last week. And you can see it's over 6 foot high. It's amazing. As advised by Danny of Allotment Diary, my fellow Yorkshireman advises to lift the shallots, and this is what we're going to do. Here we have a pumpkin tucked in where the runner beans are, and this year has been very good for the runner beans. They're coming in their thousands. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see what next month brings. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and if you've got any comments, please add them.